Hi everyone, my name is Teacher Christopher Gamba. Welcome everyone to our channel. Our viewers, subscribe, watch, enjoy. Those tutorials are good, they have good biology. Last time those people watched, well and good, God bless you. But it's good biology there, thank you. So today's topic, I want us to continue from where we ended. So today we are looking at mainly immunology, but specifically a part called hypersensitivity. So this hypersensitivity, sometimes we call it allergy, also known as allergy. So allergy, this is where the body reacts or responds inappropriately in the humoral or cell-mediated responses. So the body, there is what we call inappropriate response that build up in humoral, or in humoral, simply we are talking about antibody. So and cell-mediated responses. So cell-mediated responses, majorly we shall talk about the cell or T lymphocyte, brings all of that. So from there we shall actually look at how can this happen. You find out that to know that someone is having the body is reacting to allergy, you will notice the following: what we are calling degranulation. You will notice what we call degranulation. So in degranulation, you find out that very many issues occur. For example, you see someone will have fever. Some people will cough. You find itching. So if you face all these ones, then you know that the body is reacting. So next we shall look at briefly some of the we shall now look at what brings. We shall now first of all talk about types of hypersensitivity. So hypersensitivity, there are 4 types. Type 1, we have type 1. Type 1 it occurs in immunoglobulin E, which is a cell-mediated, and we call it class 1. We call it classic or class 1, none of the two, but call it classic. So another one we shall talk about type 2. So type 2 occurs in immunoglobulin M and immunoglobulin G. So this one, immunoglobulin M and G, this one is also cell-mediated, and sometimes it is called red blood cell lysis. Out together. So the next one we shall look at type 3, which is immunoglobulin G. So here we shall look at what is also cell mediated, and you will find out that we call it immune complex disease. Immune complex disease. Then type 4, finally type 4, we call it DTH, which means delay type hypersensitivity. So from there, we shall look at, so if you look at class 1, generally we shall talk about class 1 or type 1. So type 1 hypersensitivity, we shall look at where, for the case of type 1, we find out that once this protein combined with what we call a master cell, it will produce hypersensitivity. So we shall call it granulation. So for this case, this immunoglobulin will combine this, producing this one. So we shall look at all these ones. We call them, which combines this to form granulation, we call it allergen. So allergen, simply, this refers to non-parasitic antigen. Non-parasitic antigen that produces such response in our bodies. So an example of such, we shall look at DP1. So this DP1 is found in a fecal matter of dusty mite. So this DP1, you find out that it moves in the dust, and once it moves in the dust, you find out that it will be inhaled inside our respiratory airways, and once it enters there, of course, it will interact with the mucosal cells, and it will disorganize what we call tight junction. So they will enter there and they will cause that hypersensitivity, as we have seen here. So this is the part of our airways. Looks like this. This is the part of our airways. Looks like this. So here, we find out that here, this one is the airway. So when air is passing through this airway, you know, when we inhale, we find out that this DP1 antigen will come and enter themselves in these tight junctions. This one we are calling it, it's called tight junction. So in this tight junction, you will find out that it is going to disorganize this tight junction. Remember, inside the mucosa, this one is called the mucosa. Inside this mucosa, you find out that there are cells. We have the cells. We have the dendrite. We have a master cell, and we have what we call dendritic cells. So this antigen will enter inside here, will disorganize here, and they enter, and they will combine with these dendritic cells to present this antigen to the master cell, hence causing the granulation, as you are seeing here. So it will form a root here, form a root. So in this root, that's where in this root, this is where the antigen will be passing, and once they enter inside, they will actually combine with, they will bind to the dendrite cell to be presented. They will form what called antigen presenting cell to be presented to the master cell. The master cell resulting into what we are calling degranulation. Or this allergen. Find someone experiencing things like fever, cough, itching, and many others. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being with us. Be blessed. Thank you.